Now to missing Malaysia Flight 370. Malaysian officials say they're convinced, based on new satellite information, that the missing Malaysian jet crashed in the Indian Ocean off Australia. CBS 4's Brian Andrews joins us live in the studio with details. Brian?
The jetliner that was lost at sea in the southern Indian Ocean, that's what we're hearing, and we know this based on satellite data analysis from the British government that was shared with the Malaysians this morning. That, along with possible sightings of floating debris more than 1,000 miles off the coast of Perth. With all hope now lost of finding anyone alive, the focus is on finding the bulk of the wreckage and the flight data recorders, which look like this.
So we feel like we have very good lines of communication with the Malaysians. We're going to continue to support them. We have resources dedicated as we speak.
The U.S. Navy sent super-sensitive hydrophone listening equipment to Australia to help in the hunt. Australian officials do have a lead on the area. It's where a gray or green circular object was found, not too far from an orange rectangular object. Ships have been sent out to the last latitude and longitude recorded to try to retrieve them. It was the Malaysian Prime Minister who shared news with the world late Monday night in that part of the world that new satellite analysis had led them to conclude the worst.
Its last position was in the middle of the Indian Ocean, west of Perth. This is a remote location, far from any possible landing sites. According to this new data, flight MH370 ended in the southern Indian Ocean.
Relatives of those on board were told by text message before the Prime Minister's announcement, then in person, causing some to be wheeled away on stretchers and others to lash out with raw emotion.
The only thing I hope they don't give up the search. I suppose I want to see something from the seas. I don't know why. I just want to see some debris off the aircraft and the black box to know what exactly happened, because there are too many unanswered questions.
It was a mathematical formula, trigonometry, that led to today's grim news. Officials from Inmarsat and their engineers working with the British were able to determine whether the plane was flying away or toward their satellite's location by expansion or compression of the satellite signal, similar to what happens in Doppler weather radar. And those calculations led to the southern Indian Ocean. Brian Andrews, CBS 4 News.
Brian, thanks.